the capital of South America and attracts migrants from all over the world. Most of the city's mosques are in the Brass neighborhood, near the city center. Iyad Abu Harbi runs a shawarma restaurant there, as he fasts during Ramadan. Iyad arrived in Brazil 3 years ago as a refugee from Syria. He says fasting helps remind him of those less fortunate.
Everyone is human and we remember them during this time. When we fast, we remember the homeless, people in Syria, in the Middle East, in Brazil. It's a great thing to do for God.
Muslims first arrived in Brazil from Africa during the transatlantic slave trade. A second wave of Lebanese and Syrian migrants came after. Today, less than 1% of Brazil's more than 200 million people are practicing Muslims, but the number is growing. Since the beginning of the war in Syria, Brazil has issued thousands of humanitarian visas to Syrians fleeing the war. Brazil's Muslim population has increased in recent years, with the arrival of thousands of migrants from Syria, the Middle East and Africa. And with most of them settling in Sao Paulo, this year's Ramadan celebrations will be one of the most celebrated in the city's history. A short walk from Iyad's restaurant is the Brass Mosque, one of the oldest in Sao Paulo, founded by Lebanese migrants. With the evening call to prayer, Muslims gather at the mosque after breaking their fast. Imam Saeed Bilal says that with Islam being such a minority religion in Brazil, there are obvious challenges during fasting and Ramadan, but that overall, Brazil respects Islam.
Brazilian people understand differences in cultures, and the Brazilian Muslim here gets every right he deserves, just like any other person in Brazil.
The sunset finally puts the brakes on a long day's work at the restaurant, and Iyad breaks fast with fellow workers and friends. In a place far from home, but now close to his heart. Sam Cowie, TRT World.
Friday marked the end of the holy month of Ramadan, when Muslims observe fasting from sunrise to sunset to commemorate the first revelation of the Quran to Prophet Muhammad, according to Islamic belief. Celebrations of the Eid-al-Fitr, the end of fasting, take place all over the world. Here in Sao Paulo, about 4,000 Muslims gathered in the city's main mosque, the Mesquita Brazil. Among them, some semi-new arrivals, like this refugee family who came from Syria about 5 years ago, fleeing the war there.
Thank God there is a Muslim community and a mosque here for us. The Muslim community helps us a lot to live in peace here in Brazil, but also helps us to feel as if we were still in Syria.
After the prayer, it's time for the meal that breaks the month-long fasting. It's an opportunity for the Muslim community in Brazil, mostly of Arabic origin, to come together and celebrate their religion and their culture.
There are Muslims from many different countries here, from Lebanon, from Syria, from Morocco, and from other nations. So it's beautiful to see all the people celebrating the end of Ramadan and praying together in the mosque.
This is the oldest mosque in Latin America. It was originally built on this site in 1929 by a group of Lebanese immigrants, and it is to this day a magnet for Muslims from all over Brazil as a sacred place to practice their Islamic faith. According to estimates by the mosque staff, about 80% of the people who worship here are of Lebanese origin, by far the largest Arabic community in Brazil. Another 5% are Syrians, and the remainder made up of a mix of people from many different countries, including a notable contingent from Africa.
People from a lot of places around Brazil, they come here so they can feel like a big family, because we live in a country that's not Muslim, so it's difficult to feel that. It's not the same that you're living in a Muslim country.
With Ramadan now over, it's time for observant Muslims to celebrate with their community, no matter what part of the world they are from or where they find themselves today.